everyone! So my first video request, I've been requested to do the controversial parenting tag. I want to start off by saying I'm not here to offend anyone. We are all entitled to our own opinions. My opinion does not affect you. We all have our own opinions and we're all entitled to them. Also, just putting it out there, I'm only 20. I'm not thinking about having kids anytime soon, so a lot of my opinions might not even be the same when I have kids. Things will be different. So it's basically just a list of 14 questions asking what your stance is on either like A or B. So the first one is pro-life or pro-choice. Personally, for me, I think a woman should be able to do what she wants with her own body because it is her body. But then at the end of the day, it doesn't really give someone a right to take away a life. So I really don't know. It's a really hard question, and if you don't want to be put in that position, use protection. Like, it was your choice to not use the protection and you have to live with that. Personally, I'd never put myself in that position, so I would never have to make the choice. I know birth control isn't 100% effective, but you know, you can double up. Like, you can do condoms and the pill. Like, very minor percent chance that you'll get pregnant from that. I feel like I'm just digging myself into a deeper hole than I've already made. Alright, the next one is baby wearing. I'm looking this up. Don't know what baby wearing is. Like, literally wearing your baby. Carrying a baby in a sling or in another form of carrier. Didn't know that there could be anything wrong with that. I thought that was fine. Isn't it meant to be like better too, because they like can bond with you better because they can hear your heartbeat or something? I don't know. I mean, they're closer to you, so it's kind of cute. Like, personally, I think baby wearing is okay. Number 3, circumcision. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I don't see a need for it. I think that when they're older, they should be able to choose, because some people don't like being circumcised. Personally, for me, I wouldn't do that to my kids, but if you wanted to, go ahead. I understand that there are plenty of different reasons behind it. Number 4, adoption. Adoption is a really good way of, say, if you get pregnant by accident at the age of like 17 or 16 or whatever, you can put your kid up for adoption and you can still live like a teenage life that you're supposed to live and finish school, and I'm sure you could do all that with a child, but it makes it 10 times harder. And I think, you know, if you can't have children, adopting one is perfect for you. Number 5, baby piercing. Another one I would not personally do. I know a lot of babies that have had their ears pierced, and that's great because, you know, when they're older they don't have to go through the pain of doing it, but I believe that they should be able to choose whether they want their ears pierced or not. Number 6 is breast milk versus formula. My mother is a nurse and she has always said that breast milk is 10 times better than formula. I understand that there's a lot of pain that comes along with breastfeeding, and I can't really judge because I haven't experienced that and don't understand it. But at the end of the day, I think breastfeeding your kids is a lot healthier for them. If you can push through all the pain and stuff. Number 7, cry it out method versus other. Don't have a kid, so I couldn't tell ya. I'm sure there'll be some nights that I just can't be bothered getting up and I'll be just like, I'll let you cry it out because I can't do this. But then other nights I'll be like, you know what, this isn't fair. I'll come and comfort you and whatnot. Number 8, spanking. I understand spanking is now illegal. You're not allowed to do it and it's very wrong, so you're not allowed to do it anymore according to the law. So I don't even know why this question's on here. It's illegal. Number 9, co-sleeping. So co-sleeping is where you sleep with your baby. Personally, I feel like I'd roll on the baby. Home versus public versus private versus charter schooling. I was private schooled, and I've heard a lot of horror stories about public school. I know some of the kids can turn out fine, but then I know some of the kids can get into drugs and smoking and other stuff like that. I don't agree with that sort of stuff. I just think it's more trouble than it's worth. So if I do have the money when I'm older, I will probably private school my kids, because I had a, my experience with private schooling was fine. Vaccinations. I thought you just vaccinated your baby anyway. So yeah, I agree with vaccinations. I've had all mine and I'm fine. Like, don't think there's any negative effects on vaccinating. Medicating children. Don't think there's anything wrong with that as well, as long as it's proper medication and not like self-medicating sort of stuff. Like, I think that it's alright if, a child has a headache and you give them a Nurofen or something. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. Number 13, cloth versus disposable diapers, or nappies as we would say in Australia. I'm one of those people that takes like green bags in when I go shopping. I don't like to use plastic. I think that we're on a planet that uses too many resources that we can handle, and it will get too much one day. So I think that cloth is a lot better because you can wash it and then reuse it. So I'm gonna say cloth. Number 14, store-bought baby food versus homemade. When the baby is older, it will most likely be consuming chemicals and all that sort of stuff. So there's the argument where you can buy the store-bought because if it has chemicals in it, baby's going to be consuming them anyway. Whereas you should make homemade to kind of keep the baby as healthy as it can in this really critical time of development. I'm not going to go all like doctory. Kind of felt like I was heading in that direction. I'd probably make my own because it's like easy. You just get a carrot and you like cook it and then you like smush it. Or like get a potato and just mash it up. Get some corn and turn it into puree. Like pretty much all just like pureed fruit and veggies, and that's pretty good for a kid. So I'd do that, and it's probably cheaper to make your own too. So that was it for the controversial parenting tag. Controversial is in the name, so there's a controversy around that one. Any more video suggestions I'll be happy to do. Just comment them down below. I'm very excited as this is my first one. I'm Jess and I'll see you in my next video.